In the modern world of professional sports, some careers move loudly, surrounded by constant headlines, while others grow quietly, shaped by preparation, patience, and moments that arrive unexpectedly. This is the story of Zach Robinson, a figure whose journey reflects how opportunity, timing, and sustained effort can suddenly bring a long-building career into sharp public focus. This documentary explores where that journey began, how it developed over time, and why Zach Robinson is now at the center of intense discussion. To understand the present moment, it is important to begin at the beginning. Zach Robinson grew up in an environment where discipline and structure played a central role. From an early age, there was a clear attraction to sport, not only as entertainment, but as a system of rules, strategy, and teamwork. Rather than standing out immediately as a prodigy, Zach Robinson showed steady commitment, the kind that develops over years rather than weeks. This early period was defined less by public recognition and more by routine, repetition, and learning how to improve incrementally. Education played an important role in shaping that mindset. During school years, Zach Robinson balanced academic responsibilities with athletic development. Coaches and teachers often noted a strong work ethic and an ability to absorb feedback. Instead of relying on raw talent alone, Zach Robinson focused on understanding systems, roles, and responsibilities. This approach would later become a defining feature of the career, especially in moments that required adaptability and long-term thinking. As the transition from youth levels to more competitive environments began, the challenges increased. The gap between ambition and reality became clearer. At this stage, many careers stall or fade, but Zach Robinson continued to progress through persistence rather than immediate success. Early professional exposure came through supporting roles, training squads, and development opportunities that rarely attract headlines. These years were about learning the professional environment, understanding expectations, and observing how decisions are made under pressure. The career truly began to take shape when Zach Robinson started gaining trust within professional structures. Responsibilities increased gradually. Instead of being defined by one dramatic breakthrough moment, the rise was built on reliability. When opportunities appeared, even briefly, Zach Robinson was prepared to contribute without hesitation. This consistency began to create visibility among peers, coaches, and analysts who value dependability in high-pressure environments. Recognition followed slowly. As performances stabilized, Zach Robinson became associated with tactical understanding and calm execution. While not always the most visible figure on the surface, the impact was often noted internally. Over time, this led to more significant roles and involvement in important phases of competition. Achievements during this period were less about individual accolades and more about contribution to collective outcomes. No professional journey is without setbacks, and Zach Robinson was no exception. Periods of limited opportunity, changes in management, and evolving expectations tested resilience. At times, progress appeared uncertain. These moments forced reassessment and adjustment rather than retreat. Instead of exiting the system, Zach Robinson refined skills, expanded knowledge, and remained prepared for the next opening. Controversy was minimal, but the pressure of professional evaluation was constant, particularly in environments where results determine futures quickly. This brings the story to the present moment, and the question many are asking now: why is Zach Robinson trending? The answer lies in a convergence of timing, circumstance, and visibility. A recent development placed Zach Robinson into a role or situation that had previously been out of reach. This shift did not occur suddenly, but its public recognition did. Media coverage increased after a specific event or announcement that positioned Zach Robinson closer to the center of decision-making or performance evaluation. The trend began when observers noticed a change in responsibility and influence. Whether through a notable performance, appointment, or strategic involvement, attention followed quickly. Analysts revisited past work, highlighting how earlier contributions had been overlooked or undervalued. Social media amplified these discussions, with clips, statistics, and commentary circulating widely. What made this moment different was context. The environment demanded stability, understanding, and adaptability, qualities already associated with Zach Robinson. People are talking about it now because the moment aligns with broader uncertainty within the sport. When systems face transition, individuals with long-term preparation suddenly become more relevant. The discussion is not just about recent actions, but about the contrast between years of quiet development and sudden exposure. This trend matters because it reframes the narrative of the career. Instead of seeing Zach Robinson as a background figure, the public is now assessing potential long-term impact. The media response has been analytical rather than sensational. Commentators have focused on preparedness, decision-making, and the implications of this increased visibility. Supporters view the moment as overdue recognition, while critics remain cautious, emphasizing the need for sustained performance. Both reactions reflect heightened expectations. Current status places Zach Robinson at a critical point where future possibilities depend on consistency rather than novelty. Looking ahead, the future remains open. Continued involvement at this level could redefine the trajectory entirely, while setbacks could return the career to quieter paths. Regardless of outcome, the long-term legacy is already taking shape. The story illustrates how professional growth often happens away from attention, and how timing can suddenly shift perception. Zach Robinson represents a model of persistence within a system that rarely rewards patience immediately. In the end, this is not just a story about a trending name, but about preparation meeting opportunity. As the next chapter unfolds, observers will watch closely to see whether this moment becomes a turning point or a stepping stone. If you want to follow stories like this, where careers are examined beyond headlines, make sure to subscribe for more in-depth documentaries that explore the forces shaping modern sports.